I got 100 of every potion in hardcore Minecraft, and anything that's in a bottle counts. Honey, XP, water, fire, and even empty bottles. There are 127 potions and I spent 150 hours to make every single one. I had to raise over 1,000 rabbits and turtles, build multiple mob farms, and so much more. This was by far the hardest and I hope the most impressive challenge I've ever tried. First, I needed to get 20,000 glass for all the bottles. I'm not even sure if this is enough sand. Eight full shulker boxes were done. I got a bunch of lava buckets and turned my house into a giant oven for the glass. This doesn't look like a house anymore. Then gave a lot of blazes a hard time for the brewing fuel. I think I'll put the potions right here. With the basics done, I started from the easiest potion and made my way up to the hardest. The first one was water, and I'll be getting 300 of each because I'll triple 41 potions for the splash and lingering variants. We got 44 more to go. The next three were so dumb, they're one ingredient and totally useless. Mundane, thick and awkward, for which I need sugar, glowstone and netherwort. I have farms for two of those and the glow thingy is super easy to get. Four out of 45 done, now I have to start with the complex ones. The next 10 require 2 to 3 ingredients, so they take way more time to brew. Starting with night vision, I need golden carrots that I can simply buy with emeralds. For some reason, all potions require netherwort, which just makes everything take way longer. It's very weird. I got 600 potions for both effects, normal night vision and the 8-minute one. Swiftness has 2 extra types, longer and stronger, so I got 900 bottles for it. This is getting crazy. The 8-minute effect and the 40% one. Next was healing with 2 effects, so I had to buy 200 glittering melon. Even if I have the ingredients for these first 14, brewing takes an insane amount of work. 30 hours of this challenge were spent on brewing alone. The last one was strength, and I had plenty of blaze powder for its 3 effects: regular, longer and strength 2. With 14 out of 45, I have to now get the ones I don't have the ingredients for. The next 12 were the negative buffs, for which I needed 14 stacks of spider eyes, so it was mob farm building time. It looks like a giant mushroom. And the design was terrible. Most of the spiders were getting stuck, so I had to break in every 10 minutes to get my eyes. The returns were decent, so I decided not to build a new one. I got all the eyes and also 18 gunpowder stacks. I'll need 46 to turn 2/3 of all the potions into splash, so I went on a little side quest to build the creeper farm. Nice. Weakness and poison only have 1 and 2 ingredients, so they're really not that hard to make. Weakness 1 and 2. And the 3 poison variants. But the last 7 have the most ingredients in the entire game, 3 or 4. You have swiftness, add an eye, boom, slowness, healing, eye, harming, and night vision is invisibility. The process was not fun. Slowness with 3 effects, harming with 2, and invisibility with 2. 26 out of 45, the next 17 are gonna be so ridiculous. It was time to get to the nightmare fuel that were the potions with rare ingredients, starting with the 200 pufferfish for the 600 water breathing pots. There's no easy way to do this, I'll have to catch them one by one. I was getting like 20 per day, which was super slow. They're like the rarest fish in the game. That's 200, nice. The first really hard potion, both 3 and 8-minute variants. Fire resistance was supposed to be hard, but I ended up getting all the magma cream when I got a blaze rod, so that was a nice 2 and 3 ingredient job, both effects. With leaping we're entering god level difficulty, not because of finding rabbits, because you can get them from anywhere, but I needed 1800 of them for the 300 rabbits foot. I need to multiply you like 200 times. It's been a lot of days. Does this look like 2000 rabbits? Nope, more like 500. Finally, 300 feet, their drop rate is so low. Brewing them felt the best out of every potion until that point. 8 minutes, and jump 2. I got the potion of enchanting while I waited for the sleepless nights to add up for the phantom segment. I just had to level up a cleric and I could get as many as I wanted. Slow falling truly tested my patience because I had to wait when it was sunny and only farm membrane at night. The rate was 15 per day, which was even slower than the pufferfish. This was as boring as the game can get, but we're done. Slow falling has 2 effects, both of which are now in my collection. Honey might sound innocent to you, but it's not easy to come by. I need at least 40 bees for good yield. With around 50 bees I got 12 honey a day, and I did lose a couple because bees don't work when it's raining. I awkwardly have to wait for it to stop. We don't need to brew anything, I'll just put them in the chest. The second to last potion is regeneration, which deserves its spot. There's no way I get the ghast tears in the nether, so I need a ghast farm. It's one of the hardest mob farms because I need a ton of obsidian for it. I've been waiting for 1000 days to use a beacon and there's no better time. Yes, I dug a hole to the sky for it to work. With the nether and overworld parts I just had to AFK. A lot. For some reason it spawned skeletons and ghast tear rates are just not as good as in other versions. It was more of a skeleton farm. Yes, this is just enough. I got all 3 effects, normal, 90 seconds and regen 2, so it was time for the hardest potion in the entire game. Turtle Master requires 300 shells, so 1500 scutes. I get a scute for every baby turtle that grows up, so we know what I have to do. Breeding these guys is harder than any other mob. Eggs take 5 days to hatch and they often just refuse to do the thing, and I have to move them until they like how they sit. Why did they add portion of the Turtle Master? Nobody uses it, so they could have just removed it, right? This is around 200 eggs. I'll have to triple the farm size so that I only have to wait. This is the first nice round of scutes. Today I got like 200. Look at that farm size, I think I can stop here. There's way too many turtles, I have to get rid of some of them. (1,156 scutes), we have a few more days to go. (1,560), we can finally get Turtle Master. Regular, longer, stronger. Even after brewing the last one, the madness is far from over. We need to get the splash and lingering variants, which is a lot of work. First we need to turn 2/3 of everything into splash potions, then get 2000 Dragon's Breath to get the lingering ones. But before that, I gave the chests some shape and built a dungeon style house on top of them. Just floating, they look weird. Now we just need to finish the project. Because the work is repetitive, we can just automate most of the process. If I turn this lever, all the potions go into this chest. A lot of days later, the challenge was 99% done. It looks incredible, all we need to do is get the lingering potions. For Dragon's Breath I had to meet Jean a second time. Please attack me. Thank you. I get like 7 bottles per projectile, this is gonna take forever. She also spits fire when perching. So if I click here, the bottles will fill even when it's gone. This is weird, but it works. Come on, just a little bit longer. That's it. With a full shulker box, I put Jean to sleep and went back home to finish what I started 500 days ago. I included Dragon's Breath as the 44th potion, and with the same contraption I got every single lingering variant. And as the cherry on top, I added the empty bottles as the last potion. Everywhere you look, there's potions. 12,700 in total, not a single exception. This is insanely impressive, and I'm pretty sure it's a first in hardcore Minecraft, so my world is one step closer to being the very best.